Good afternoon, my name is Laura Fitzpatrick, and today I'll be talking to you about suicide awareness. I vividly remember the day that I was told a very close friend of mine had killed himself. I also vividly remember the day I received a call that my younger cousin, who was soon to graduate high school, was found by his mother in his room having killed himself as well. Words cannot begin to describe the emptiness that shattered the friends, families, and those that knew them upon hearing the news. While I didn't recognize the signs then that they were struggling with suicidal ideation, I hope to inform you today of what I have learned and to recognize the signs in yourself or in others if they may be struggling with suicidal ideation. And one thing I have learned is just how prevalent suicide is. Suicide is not at all a unique occurrence. In fact, according to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention in 2023, it was reported that suicide is the 11th leading cause of death in the United States, and more than 49,000 people died by suicide. That being said, it is likely that you or someone that you've known has experienced such loss. It is also likely that the loved one lost exhibited signs that were not recognized. And there are in fact signs that someone is struggling with suicidal ideation. According to the National Institute of Mental Health in 2025, some such outward signs include withdrawing, giving away important items, taking dangerous risks. Some inward signs include feeling like a burden, shame, hopelessness, rage, and extreme sadness. Though not all signs are obvious, if noted, there are forms of help and treatment for those struggling with suicidal ideation. Treatments utilized for those struggling with suicidal ideation includes professional therapies like cognitive behavioral therapy and dialectical behavioral therapy, medications, and by creating a safety plan when such urges occur. There are also hotlines available to call or text, like the 988lifeline.org. It is vital to know the resources and treatments available for those struggling with suicidal ideation. If others and I had known what the signs are that someone is struggling with suicidal ideation, we may have been able to make a difference in our loved ones' lives. My good friend, he had given me a prized possession of his that he made. He took the time, took the energy, and it was very beautiful, and it was something very special to him, and he gave that away, and gave away many of his belongings to others as well. And my cousin, he became very withdrawn and very angry. He became very, very distant to all those that loved him and knew him, and isolated himself. While I nor anyone else will ever be able to bring back the lives that have been lost to suicide, with the information conveyed today, such as acknowledging how common suicide is, recognizing the signs that someone is struggling with suicidal ideations, and knowing the treatments and support available for those struggling with suicidal ideation, we can strive to prevent future losses from suicide. Thank you.